Hi, I'm Barry Finegold. I'm a candidate for United States Congress. Great to be here in a wonderful place like Concord, Massachusetts, where in 1775 the world changed when we had a Revolutionary War that started this great experiment we call the United States of America. And I think what's also very symbolic is that the people that were fighting that battle were underdogs. And I think that this campaign has a lot of those same themes. And the country that was started wasn't based on, whether you were the king or who you were related to or what your last name was. It was about hard work, success, and about dreaming big. And I think that's what makes having it here so special. My name is Barry Finegold. I am a candidate for Congress. I have the distinct pleasure of having a family that's lived the American dream for 3 generations. My grandfather worked at the post office, was able to send his kids to college. My mother and father, who one of them's here today, was able to help me through public schools, then on to college, and then on to law school. And they worked hard, they dreamed big, and their reward was a decent pension and a better way of life for their children. But those things are in jeopardy now. You hear stories of people working 2 and 3 jobs, and if one person loses that job, their house might go into foreclosure. You hear stories about people trying to save up for college, but when that time comes to send their young one to school, they just don't have enough money. Or you hear stories of people working 20 and 30 years at a job, and when they're about to retire, either they don't have a pension plan or the company didn't offer a 401k program. And to me, that's not the America we want. That's not the America we've worked for, and I think we can do better. We can have better loan programs, student loan programs. We can have better Pell Grant programs. We can have better mortgage programs through the FHA. And I think we can work with our business community to have better retirement programs and also 401k programs. Now you look at here, and this is one of the most beautiful and pristine environmental, places I think anywhere in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Really it's a sanctuary, and the question is, what are we going to do to preserve this? We're 5% of the world's population, and we use 25% of the world's oil. We're 5% of the world's population, and we emit 21% of the world's carbons. And on a yearly basis, we go through 140 billion gallons of gasoline a year. And when you hear that gas has gone up by $1 a gallon, that's $140 billion that's coming out of our economy to go into countries that, for the most part, don't like us. So we have to preserve our environment. And I think the way to do that is to look at some of these renewable energy companies in fuel cell technology and also in solar and wind. And I think long term, that's not only is going to be good for our wallets, it'll be good for the environment, but it's a huge job growth issue. Because one thing we need here in the 5th District is we need more jobs. And I believe these renewable energy companies are the future. Like anybody else, I want to get out of Iraq as soon as possible. We want to do it in a responsible way. I support what Senator Biden has talked about with a 3-state solution. And what we need more than ever is less war and more peace. And I think that when we look at that area, we know that we can't be a referee in a civil war. So I just want to thank everyone for coming out here today. It's great to be in Concord. This is a wonderful town. We're excited about where the campaign is going, and we're on to our next stop. We're committed to going to every single town and city in the district, all 29 of them, and this is our 2nd stop and 27 to go. Thank you all very much.